just had a very early meeting in Pam Golding to show them and talk a bit about AgentOS, which is pretty exciting. Got some really good feedback, and yeah, I like it was so valuable, dude. Like, and that's the whole point of, as I said, building in public and validating your idea as soon as possible. Right? You get feedback that you wouldn't get elsewhere, or you wouldn't get any other way than just by doing it. So yeah, very exciting. Yeah. I'm walking home from the store. I went to go get a quarter. This and a cool drink for my grandmother. The consensus there is that I'm jacked. That's what the guys at the tavern are saying, so that's nice. But yeah, bit of an update is this week has been interesting. It's been pretty cool, and we've had to think or rethink our approach in terms of our beta. So initially, when people filled out the waitlist, we figured, okay, we're gonna onboard in batches of 5 or so, depending on how many units they have under management, just because we thought that would be the simplest way for us to do it in a nice fashion that doesn't overwhelm us. And so we initially picked out 10 people, and we sent out some emails where we wanted to just get on a quick 10-minute discovery chat with them. And the point of this was so we could understand their problem, one, and see if they would be a good fit in terms of giving us feedback and actually deriving value from the platform as is right now. So yeah, that was the plan. But I say we've had to rethink our approach, because realistically the conversion rate on those sessions being set up is quite low, which makes sense. People don't check the emails, I guess. And we've had some sessions that were made and then people just forgot, because we didn't actually capture their phone number, which is my fault. I didn't capture people's phone numbers on the join list, so I'll make that change for the next cohort. But anyway, essentially we found that we're at a point where we think, okay, the reception to that has been okay, but it's going to be too slow. We left it open for 2 weeks for people to schedule these sessions, and we think at this rate we're already behind because of the conversion rate being so low. So change in plan is to mail out the invite to everyone on the wait list and then have them set the sessions with us. So kind of putting the ball in their hands, because some people did join the waitlist but after the cutoff, and some people joined it too late and we didn't pick them for the first batch. And so we're just rethinking that. We think we're just gonna send it out, and everyone who's actually serious about joining the first cohort will just respond there. So that's what we're gonna do this week. And then yeah, we'll see. We'll test it out for the first week, and then honestly I think we're just gonna open it. We're gonna do, I was chatting to Mr. P last night, and we're at a point where we think we can just simulate user traffic and interactions, and that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna basically stress test the system ourselves, and then we'll just open up the floodgates, and anyone who's actually serious or keen on giving us feedback, we will collaborate closely with. And obviously we'll reach out to people and stuff, but just kind of give people the freedom to do whatever they want. An aspect of that obviously has been onboarding, right? It's a big system, it's intuitive, but it's big. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and we don't just want to throw people in there. So we've been working a lot on the some onboarding videos to help guide people in terms of what they can do and what they should do. So we'll try and see if we can get that done, so we can host them somewhere and just have it there where people can access it in case they're lost. But yeah, that's pretty much the idea. So I just realized in the middle of shooting this or editing this that I forgot the middle part of the video, which is where I was giving a little bit of context about what I'm talking about, I guess, when you see it in the last talking bit of the video. But anyway, so yeah, as I mentioned, I went to Pam Golden this week to show them a platform, right? It wasn't the management OS that you've all seen at this point. It was the Agent OS, which I touched on in the last video. And essentially, I went there to try and get some feedback, right? And it was really helpful. It was, dude, I can't begin to say how helpful that session was, because I got some really good feedback from people like that are actively using the tools, or at least like the ideal people that I'm building for, right? And it was great. So post that, I had a session with Mr. P and Sonali, and we made a decision to abstract the core offerings that we're bringing forth with AgentOS, right? And what I mean by that is there's essentially two clients here, or two ideal customers for us, right? Independent agencies and franchise agencies. So franchise agencies are these bigger agencies like Pam Golding that have like branches all over the country, and independent agencies are exactly that, independent. So this week I've actually been reaching out to independent agencies around Polokwane. I've been calling, I've been going to the offices, just showing up unannounced. It's been funny. Trying to just interview them, actually, get an understanding of the tools that they use, why they use them, any like the experience with said things. And I'm doing this essentially because we want to get an agency, an independent one, that we can partner with for a pilot phase. And why that is because, as I mentioned, we are abstracting our core offerings. And we have, I guess, the first layer, which is this baby right here. This is just a very quick landing page that I put together just to give you some sort of visual stimuli, right? And this is layer one, I guess, which would be agent management stuff. So everything that you need to run an agency would be here, like literally everything. A CRM. I don't know what else you need. I'm kidding, but you'd have everything that you need to manage your agency in here, which is great, right? For independent agencies, they have to outsource these tools a lot because they don't have the capacity or the infrastructure to build out custom solutions like the bigger franchise agencies, which is one reason why I want to partner with them for that aspect of testing out this part, right? Yeah, they've got like crazy tools in here. There's like a screening flow where you can they can compose screenings that they usually like when leads come in. Same things once, forever, everywhere. Like it can be used. The agents that we have working here, like the AI agents, can basically just run through this screening for leads and on any medium. They can just set it once and be done with it, right? Because like the issue with AI is that it's probabilistic, and in a business you need things to be deterministic. You need to know exactly what's going to happen each and every single time. So this is giving them flexibility to build out the entire screenings however they'd like, and the agent can execute on their behalf, which is great. Just one of the things that we've got there, obviously, as I mentioned, like there's like a whole CRM here that you can use to do whatever you want. Don't mind the test data, that's just me, guys. I've just been testing stuff. Don't mind the error, I know what I did. This is like a listing as well, right? Because there's a listing aspect to this, but it's a different type of listing from all the other ones, or at least the ones that I know of that are there. There's also some really cool analytics using agents to really delve deep into making a listing as efficient as possible to get as many leads as possible from it, right? Like this pricing analysis is actually quite accurate. Spend a bit of time on that, but it works really well, so I'm really pleased with that. And as I mentioned, there's a really cool searching, what the hell? My screen just went blank. Okay, there we go. Searching functionality that we're building here, which is AI native discovery first search. And what I mean by this is, your typical way of searching for a place. You get there, you put in your location, you put in your filters, and you hope for the best. I don't think that's the best experience. My team doesn't think that's the best experience, and so we've been building out this really cool way to search for places, which is more native to you as a person, right? As you can see from some of these examples that you're just seeing, like you can just search general natural language however you want to search, and more experience based and preference based. So like I can get here and say, I'm moving from Durban to Northwest. I've got a family of 6. I like doing these things, and I just want to be able to walk around in the house and have the kids play around or whatever. And this platform will be able to find you a place. Well, that's the idea. That's the search that I'm still building out. Obviously, that takes a little bit of time, but it's coming all right. I would demo it, but I don't have the capacity to do it, and I don't want things to break because I'm pretty sure I changed something that's gonna break it. But anyway, yeah, what you're seeing here is all just placeholders, temporary for now. Like I just spun up this landing page, like pretty quickly just for this video, which I'm actually quite pleased with, to be honest. So, yeah. That's essentially what we're doing, and that's essentially what the agent platform is for. Obviously, as you can see with the search, there'll be an extension towards a market kind of place, or like a hub or home where eventually you will be able to come and find your next home here, excuse me, and we would streamline the entire process. Because I don't know if you've ever had to look for a place to stay or rent or whatever, but it's stressful. I say this like myself personally, as someone that's actively looking for a place to stay right now. It is rough, dude. Like, it's rough. So if I can solve my problems, I'm pretty sure I'd be solving someone else's problems. So yeah, that's essentially what's going on as a bit of an update. Yeah, so as I was saying, this week has been eventful, and we'll wait for next week, Monday or tomorrow to get any word if someone has any interest in that, I guess, cold email that I sent out. In the meantime, I've been building some of the cooler features of this agent platform that we're rolling out, or we're building to roll out soon. I'll probably set up not a list, because we already have like a good amount of leads from the original waitlist. So I reckon we will just pilot with a partner. That's the plan. That's why, yeah, we'll see if someone reaches out tomorrow. If not, I'll just go around town and find someone. I'm pretty sure there's someone out there, and I can show them the value for that lead leakage that I was talking about. So yeah, we shall see. I didn't sleep this past evening. I woke up at like 12, and I've been working on that. I've also been consuming like a lot of media and literature, which I don't like, because I don't like reading about some things that can help building out what I'm trying to build out. That's a really cool thing that I think you need to do every once in a while, is just take some time to learn, take a beat. As much as I'm all for like building and being proactive and getting your hands dirty and building the thing in it, sometimes you do need to take a moment to read and learn and watch, or something from someone more experienced who has a bit more context and knowledge about whatever it is you're trying to do. And then I'm going to try it out. So I'm going to be testing that out. It's mainly agentic stuff, and not like just a wrapper, like real stuff, because it's what the product necessitates. So I'm going to continue with that. I've got like maybe, I'd say, 2 days worth still to do, so I'll probably get that done throughout the week. And for the rest of this week, we shall see what happens.